Yo, top Billin. We know the Seahawks have to get an edge presence. It needs an improved pass rush if it's going to get to the mountaintop. We know the first handful of games saw the Seahawks not really get after the passer, but it was able to get by with an explosive offense. Chef Russell dicing your little ass up like celery. Chris Carson in the backfield, mashing you up like potatoes and all that jazz. But the loss to Arizona definitely exposed the weakness that we already knew. Have to be able to get to the passer. A guy like Everson Griffin would have been a step in the right direction, but he was traded to the Detroit Lions. A lot of people want to see Ryan Kerrigan in the fold. I'm not sure how that works out. Of course, the Washington football team has a couple of great young edge presence guys now. Don't necessarily need Ryan Kerrigan, but they're also in a playoff hunt themselves. And who's to say that they really want to part with Ryan Kerrigan? But anything's possible. What I do know is, right, despite the compensation issue here, with Seattle having already given up a first and a third round pick for Jamal Adams prior to the season, a guy by the name of Clay Matthews comes as a street free agent. Why in the hell is he not already a Seattle Seahawk? That is actually unnerving. Pete Carroll did wonders with this guy in college. It was fun to watch with him back at USC. Love me some Pete Carroll. Love me some Clay Matthews back then, and him and Dallas Rivers and Brian Cushing, Taylor Mays, and all these guys that were back then. Very good players. But for some odd reason, Pete Carroll tends to shy away from USC players. Correct me if I'm wrong. I even remember Lawrence Jackson being on the roster, maybe Pete Carroll trading him away when he got the Seattle job. So I don't know. Maybe it's a USC thing. We know Pete Carroll is a weird dude, so maybe they have pictures of him in uncompromising positions. He looks like the type that would fondle a goat or something like that. So Pete Carroll's definitely strange in that regard. But, man, real talk, why is Clay Matthews not a Seattle Seahawk? He would help bolster that pass rush. He would immediately be the best pass rusher on the team, and he's available as a street free agent. Not saying that he would come in and immediately have a dynamic impact. Obviously, he hasn't been playing football like a Ryan Kerrigan or some of these other guys. But a lot of these other players that I'm hearing, like a Tack McKinley from the Falcons and all these guys aren't even good. Clay Matthews has been good, and he was good just last year. I believe he would have led Seattle in sacks with his total last year. So let's look at some of the things that he was doing last year with the Rams and see how he could help the Seahawks, man. All right.
What more can I say?
Top Billin. All right, y'all. So last year, racking up about 8 sacks. I think it said they played like 60% of the snaps, 13 games, 8 sacks. If you can get 8 sacks out of a Clay Matthews or somewhere close to that, the rest of the season, if it's 5 or 6 sacks or something like that, he'd be worth his weight in platinum. You can see here playing in a ton of space, damn near past the 9s there, coming out of a motorcycle stance, getting after it from the weak side here. Like, this is what you want from a guy like that, to be able to work in a whole bunch of space and only work on clear passing downs. No need for him to play down in and down out. You want to see him do something like this. Oh, look at that. Meet the friction. Keep working to the quarterback. Bang. Got him. See him coming out that motorcycle stance. What he wants to do is decrease the space. He wants to be first with his hands and then decrease the space, make it just a friction match. It's a friction match, get him leaning one way, right? This is just a veteran move right here. You keep him fighting, keep him pushing, then let him use his momentum against himself. You shed the block right there. Bang. Quarterback in your sights. Oh, kind of a low hit there, but luckily Baker Mayfield was all right there. But you can see right here, man, Clay Matthews still get after the passer, especially in a limited capacity, just as a designated money down player. That wouldn't be hard. Come on. All right, definitely working past the 9s here. Like I said before, just want them on money down situations, but having this man with the ability there to play out a lot of space would definitely work with some of the stuff that they do in Seattle. But for the most part, you want him doing this. Look at him continue to work. He was already one of the better athletes in his heyday there. While the athleticism may have waned a little bit, that motor has not. As soon as the feet hit the ground, after he finished trying to block the shot, you know what time it is. Time to get after it. Look at this. He continues to work. Gets in the passing lane there. Looks like it was going to be a pump draw here from Baker Mayfield. You can see the obvious breach from the 3 technique here. Aaron Donald doing work like he always does. But look who continues to work. That would be one Clay Matthews. As soon as the feet hit the ground, collapse the pocket, Get yourself a sack. Love me some Clay Matthews, man. You can't tell me he wouldn't be able to work money downs and help out there, right? I like an LJ Collier, Benson Mayowa, but to me, Bruce Irvin was going to be the best pass rusher on the team. Some of the young guys maybe can step up later in the season. They get their feet wet, but Clay Matthews comes ready to rock already. Lots of havoc. Even if you can't get to the signal caller, letting your presence be known. Ooh, look at that. Did get himself a shot block there. One more time. Motorcycle stance. Now look at the hesitation. That's what really gets the tackle here. You can see him varied in speed, almost like running a route. Look at the circuitous route he takes to get there, right? Look at this right here. Hesitation move, varied the rhythm on him, then explode past him. Bang. Look at that. Showed like he was going to work with the hands, stick the foot in the ground, gives him half a man. You don't want to, if you're out there, you're rushing a passer as a young kid, you don't want to always be squared up. You give him less surface area to work with, less surface area he has to deal with in your favor. Almost broke his little ass wrist. Bang. All right, so I want you to watch him on this particular play and watch his football intelligence, his FBI. He's going to be working with an edge exchange with your man Aaron Donald here being the hammer and him playing the nail. So Aaron Donald's going to be meant to come in here, tie up a couple of blockers, going to tie up the tackle in the guard. You're going to have a wrap by your man Clay Matthews here. I'm not talking about the sandwich wrap. He's trying to wrap and get his ass to the quarterback here. And you're going to have pretty much the same thing over here as well. So it's got double wraps here on an end exchange, on an edge exchange. But watch him. He's going to end up looping around, but then he's going to see that Baker Mayfield has a chance to flush from the pocket. So then he's going to become just a spy here. Look, this is absolutely perfect. This is how you show off your football intelligence there. Look, they pick it up pretty well. Look at him sink back. Now he's just a spy. Got Baker. Look, Baker was thinking about taking off. That's what you call understanding your keys, being patient, and being intelligent in the moment. Look at that. He knew it was over. They had him on the game. They had the game shut down, and he's still working it. Absolutely love that there. See the edge exchange taking place here. Donald tying up a couple of guys. He's not necessarily trying to get to the passer. He's just trying to free up Clay Matthews. They pick it up very well here. Now look at him. Reset, rethink the play, immediately become a spy, get yourself some space, and then just read the eyes of the quarterback. Michael Brockers, I believe, was flushing him from the pocket anyway, but he did a good job of staying out in space. Got him. All right, y'all, same play right here. This time going against Seattle. So working against Dwayne Brown, Mike Upati, and Justin Britt last year, same thing. Edge exchange. This time it hits home. He does a good job of being the nail in this situation. I think Aaron Donald had a little bit of eyes. They didn't have as good a discipline as the Browns did in that particular role. All right. You see them move the strength of look at it. Closed out the formation. But he's still worried about what he had to do. So he had Lockett there and Disley. But look, works upfield initially against Brown. You can see the one-on run right here. Upati's toast. He's done and cooked. So look, they were in FEMA mode. Everybody's worried about Aaron Donald over here. Britt and Upati worried about Aaron Donald. That left Matthews free and clear, and he's able to take a great angle to Chef Russell. Looks like Russell was about to bolt the pocket, too. Nobody was open. Same thing. Where's the quick game at? Where's the quick game? Somebody needs to be able to get open. Should have got Antonio Brown, but that's neither here nor there. All right? So you can't tell me that Clay Matthews wouldn't be able to help this team. He's free and clear. Don't have to worry about giving any draft picks. Now, I don't understand the cap situation. I'll never pretend to be some type of capologist. I never pay attention to that type of stuff. So you guys let me know if it's feasible to get a guy like Clay Matthews. I'm not sure what he's asking. I'm not sure what the veteran minimum is or if there is a veteran minimum. But let me know if Clay Matthews could help the Seattle Seahawks. All right? It's your boy Murph, the Underground King. Make sure you keep it locked. Make sure you subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend, and I am out. Peace.
What more can I I say?
Top Billin.